Bittersweet decision, Roger Federer announces retirement after next week's Laver Cup. Roger Federer is retiring from professional tennis at age 41 after a series of knee operations, closing a career in which he won 20 Grand Slam titles, finished 5 seasons ranked number 1 and helped create a golden era of men's tennis with rivals Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic. As many of you know, the past 3 years have presented me with challenges in the form of injuries and surgeries, Federer said Thursday in a post on his social media accounts. I've worked hard to return to full competitive form. But I also know my body's capacities and limits, and its message to me lately has been clear. I am 41 years old. I have played more than 1,500 matches over 24 years. Tennis has treated me more generously than I ever would have dreamed, and now I must recognize when it is time to end my competitive career. Federer's 20 Grand Slam titles rank third all-time among men's players behind only contemporaries Nadal, 22 / and Djokovic, 21 /. Federer said he intends to keep playing tennis. I am 41 years old. I have played more than 1,500 matches over 24 years. Tennis has treated me more generously than I ever would have dreamed, and now I must recognize when it is time to end my competitive career. He had not played a competitive match since reaching the quarterfinals at Wimbledon in 2021 and announced in mid-August that he had undergone another knee surgery. Bittersweet decision, Roger Federer announces retirement after next week's Laver Cup. But he had appeared at an event marking the 100th anniversary of Centre Court at the All England Club in July and said he hoped to come back to play there one more time. He also had said he would return to tournament action at the Swiss indoors in October. This is a bittersweet decision, because I will miss everything the tour has given me, Federer said. One more time. Nadal expressed a similar sentiment, tweeting, "I wish this day would have never come," but also expressing gratitude for the opportunity. Wish this day would have never come. Federer, Nadal, Djokovic and Andy Murray are set to play together for the first time when they compete September 23 to 25 as part of Team Europe at the Laver Cup in London. Named after Australian great Rod Laver, the 3-day team event, which is run by Federer's management company, pits 6 of Europe's top players against 6 from the rest of the world. Tony Godsick, Federer's agent since 2005, told the Associated Press that Federer had been having issues in his latest recovery from knee surgery. Bittersweet decision, Roger Federer announces retirement after next week's Laver Cup. A few weeks after Wimbledon, he informed me that the knee was not reacting as well as it should and that he was thinking about figuring out a way to end his career, Godsick said in a telephone interview. A few weeks after Wimbledon, he informed me that the knee was not reacting as well as it should and that he was thinking about figuring out a way to end his career. Federer leaves with 103 tour-level titles on his substantial resume and 1,251 wins in singles matches, both second only to Jimmy Connors in the Open era, which began in 1968. Federer's records include being the oldest number 1 in ATP rankings history. He returned to the top spot at 36 in 2018, and most consecutive weeks there. His total weeks mark was eclipsed by Djokovic. The dominance Federer displayed at the height of his powers is unrivaled, including reaching 10 consecutive Grand Slam finals, winning 8, from 2005 to 2007, a run that also extended to 18 of 19 major finals into 2010. In the sport where changes in surface and other conditions can make even the best players thrilled with a showing here or there into the second week of a slam, Federer compiled streaks of 36 quarterfinals in a row and 23 semifinals in a row from 2004 to 2013. Roger Federer is a champion's champion. He has the most complete game of his generation and captured the hearts of sports fans around the world with an amazing quickness on the court and a powerful tennis mind, Hall of Famer Billie Jean King said. Roger Federer is a champion's champion. He has the most complete game of his generation and captured the hearts of sports fans around the world with an amazing quickness on the court and a powerful tennis mind. When Federer won his first Grand Slam title at Wimbledon in 2003, Pete Sampras held the men's record for titles. The American had won his 14th at the US Open the year before in what turned out to be the final match of his career. Federer would go on to blow way past that, ending up with 20 by winning 8 championships at Wimbledon, 6 at the Australian Open, 5 at the US Open and 1 at the French Open. His 2009 trophy at Roland Garros allowed Federer to complete a career Grand Slam. His serving, forehand, footwork and attacking style will all be remembered. Also unforgettable were his matches against younger rivals Nadal, 36, and Djokovic, 35, who both equaled, then surpassed, Federer's slam total and are still winning titles at the sport's 4 biggest tournaments. Bittersweet decision, Roger Federer announces retirement after next week's Laver Cup. "I was lucky enough to play so many epic matches that I will never forget," Federer said in Thursday's announcement. Addressing his competitors on the court, although not by name, he wrote, "I was lucky enough to play so many epic matches that I will never forget." Federer and his wife, Mirka, a tennis player too, they met as athletes at an Olympics, have 2 sets of twins.